For just a few nights each summer, Hungary's Tisza River puts on a show as millions of mayflies hatch, dance and die just a few hours later.
But this ancient ritual is changing due to climate change. Our correspondent Pablo Gutierrez reports.
It's like something from a dream. Wings emerging from water. Millions of them. Delicate and sudden.
In mid-June, we have our biggest natural event on the river. What you see are mayflies rising out of the water, and what they do is really amazing.
We're on the Tisza River with Gabor Chejo, a biologist, and Arpad Ola, a local river guide. Around us, mayflies are rising from the water just for a few hours. But this year, they showed up early. Again.
Climate change is playing a bigger role every year. When summer comes early, the mayflies bloom earlier, sometimes as early as May. If we experience extreme weather, such as a sudden cold front, the bloom can be delayed. The problem is that as temperatures rise, the oxygen levels in the water drop, which significantly affects the larvae. It throws off their whole development.
For 3 years, these insects live hidden in the mud below this river, and then just for a few hours they rise all at once to fly, to mate, and to die. It is called the Tiszaviragzas, the blooming of the Tisza.
For the people who live by the river, keeping the Tisza healthy and pure, it's more than a duty. It's a promise to the river that gives them so much. This year, before the bloom, Harpet and his neighbors came together to clean it.
It's a beautiful miracle to witness.
Makes you cry.
I'm crying tears of joy and happiness. It fills me with so much emotion, I can hardly put it into words.
Just steps from the city center, a bronze sculpture captured the mayfly's fragile flight. Nearby, a poem written in the 1800s after the city's worst flood describes them as a symbol of resilience.
The poem is called After the Flood. For the poet, the blossoming of the Tisza meant the city was healing, coming back to life.
Each year, the bloom draws thousands of tourists to this city in southern Hungary. But experts say it may not last forever if rivers continue to warm.
Luckily, this insect still lives in the Tisza River, but it's disappeared from many other rivers across Europe. These days, the Tisza River and a few nearby rivers are the only places where you can still see it.
For Arpad, the bloom is a sign that the river's still clean.
We need to do a lot more for the river. Most people respect it, but it's not enough. I think schools should teach kids to care for the environment and keep it clean, because if we don't, there won't be much left to pass on to our grandchildren.
If the mayflies disappear, the silence won't just mark the end of their bloom. It could ripple through the entire ecosystem, affecting birds, the fish, and all the life that depends on them. Pablo Gutierrez, CGTN, Second, Hungary.